an alternating current source of frequency 100 Hz is joined to a combination of a resistance, a capacitance and a coil in series. The potential difference across the coil and the resistance and the capacitor is 46, 8 and 40 volts respectively. The electromotive force of alternating current sources in volts is. So first of all, what information is provided, let's collect it. Frequency F is equal to 100 Hertz. This is given. Okay, now the potential drop across the coil, that means VC is equal to, or VL is equal to 46 volts. Resistance, across resistance, that means VR is 8 volts, and across capacitors 40 volt, right? Now let's draw the diagram. So diagram will look like this: resistance, capacitance and a coil in series. There is a supply, okay, and the frequency of this supply is 100 Hertz. And let's say the electromotive force of alternating current, EMF, say E. So we need to find out the value of E only, right? So this is C, this is L, this is R. Now what should you do? Now they are saying that potential drop is given. So let's say VR, this is VR, this is VC, and this will be VL. Perfect. Now making the voltage phasor diagram, what do you get? So we get very simply that this is VR, this is VC, and this is VL. So now we can clearly find that VL is greater than VC. That means this phasor will be converted into like this. This will be VL minus VC, okay, and this is VR. So VNet is nothing else, or V resultant is nothing else, E, which will give us under root of VR square plus VL minus VC whole square. And now we have the values, so these values need to put. So let's put the values. VR is 8, so 8 square plus VL is 46 minus VC is 40, so this is the square of that, and then under root of this will be 8 square plus this will be 6 square, and we know that this is going to give us 8 into 8 64 plus 36, which will be 100 volts. So finally E will be is equal to 10 volts. Perfect. So the source electromotive force of alternating current will be 10 volts. Correct. So 10 will be the right choice, option number 3. Okay.